Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, but we're back to make more videos about Notion, of course, like always. And I think today, one message or one idea that I've learned is that less is more in general in life, but also when it comes to Notion templates. So that's why today I want to show you a new template. Yeah, this template is just really scraping off all of the excess that you don't need and really bringing it back to basics. I think that's something so important when you're using Notion. Sometimes you end up spending more time working on the systems and playing around with your systems than actually doing the essentials and getting done with what you need to get done. So this is the new dashboard that I've created, and in here in the menu you only have 3 pages. For me, that's all I basically use. That's all I need, because reading trackers and nutrition plans or whatever and workout plans, like, for me personally, I never end up really using them. They just take up too much time. But I'm going to show you what I do have here, which is number 1, a task manager, just to get all of the different things I need to do out of my head and into the system. And it's super easy to use. I'll show you how. So you go to the add new task button. You can add a new task, for example, study for exam. And then in the area you can pick which life area that's from. So that would be university. You can add a due date, for example, tomorrow. The priority is medium, the status is not started. And now when we scroll down, we'll see that study for exam right here. That's pretty cool, right? So we have a calendar view. There's also a status view where you can see the status of every task, and you can see that by area. So I can close up everything and then only see my university tasks. Then here in the areas, I can once again see a Kanban board of what I need to do for university specifically, and I can go ahead and drag and drop these through the system until everything is done. And there's another widget and stuff. There's some more views, like a high priority view. Everything that I have overdue, that means it's due in the past and it's not checked off yet. So everything here is really nice and working. And it's just a great way to keep track of what you need to get done without having to keep all of that information in your mind the whole time. So yeah, by the way, if you do want this template, there's a link in the description, so go ahead and grab it. Next is the habit tracker, which is fun. So yeah, there's a bit of an instruction here on how to customize it to fit your specific habits. But you have these nice stats here too, and then also your different habits. So you'll see a gallery view of that. You can also go into here and write some information on that if you want to. And otherwise, this is like the functional area. So when a new week comes around, you press that button once, it'll generate all your habits in here, and then you can go ahead checking them off one by one. Or alternatively, you can go back to the dashboard, press the habit check, boom, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're gonna go back in here and you're gonna see they've all been checked off. It's that easy. And the nice thing is you can see your progress for the day down here. So if we've completed everything for Wednesday, you're gonna see that 100% checked. And the progress of a specific habit for the week, you can see here. So you have this progress bar. It's super fun. And then you have some more tips down here to just make sure that you're spending the least amount of time possible filling this out, because let's be honest guys, you don't want to be sitting here for 20 minutes just checking what you've done and whatnot. You want to be out there doing those habits. So that's why I have this. And now we can also see our habits completed has gone up, and our average completion rate is also up. We don't have a perfect week yet, but we can change that by, for example, clicking, dragging that down. Same here for Saturday and Sunday. Okay, the last thing in the menu here is the weekly objectives, which is a really fun way to, at the beginning of your week, define some objectives that you want to get done for the week. You can then also connect these objectives to your tasks, which is also fun. So you can start by clicking there. You'll add something, for example, train 5 times this week, or exercise 5 times this week. There. You can add a description here, a due date, maybe that could be for next Sunday. And then you can add a person if you're using multiple people in your workspace or doing this with friends. You can easily change that there. And then here in the area, you can choose what area is that. Is it work? Is it personal? Is it a financial goal? Whatever. And then in the progress bar, that will show you how much of your tasks you have completed. And then in the this week view, you'll see everything that is due this week. Yeah, going back to the homepage here, right here you'll see all of those weekly objectives that we just filled out. I've also linked a free Student Hub template for you, so If you are a student, you can use this. There's also a little bit of a guide in here. You can use this to track your lectures. You can fill in exams. You have fun statistics again. You have a bunch of pages that you can use. You have buttons to make it all automatic, and you have a separate task system in here too if you want to use that. So yeah, feel free to just check that out. And then down here you can fill in your morning routine and evening routine if you have that. And then we have goals, projects, vision, and resources. Let's go through these real quick. So goals are just kind of like your weekly objectives, but more long term. So these might be goals for the entire year, things you want to achieve. You also have an area, and it's really simple. You just check it off when you're done. Then in the projects, this is just a space to add different projects, whether that be for a side hustle, or maybe you like poetry, so you might want to keep all your poems in here. So yeah, you can just do all of that. We'll delete these out of here. And yeah, in vision, I like to write down every year like the different things I want to do. And I also have this vision board. It looks like this. So that's a fun thing to have. And then in the resources, it's just you could, for example, add monthly reviews where you just write down how your month has been. So I keep that in resources, and then also you could create a personal wiki, for example, have a bunch of pages with a bunch of notes and different links and collections like that in the resources. So that's all that we have for the dashboard. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. I'll get right back to you as soon as possible. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you next week.